Here's the set from the beginning. Samson and Delilah. Bones come together. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Tehillah. Swamp / death and resurrection. Eliyahu. Ladino. Moshe Kippur Torah. It's also called Sword Mishlo. That's the one you play. I'm saying them in order. So I'm going to go back.
What were you trying to tell me? Bring the vocal mic down. So I did. Let me know if it's okay.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Samson and Delilah. Okay, and then it's after Eliyahu. Okay. But you still need the set. All right. You have it. We're good, Aaron. What's your question? Okay. We're not doing two maybe we're encore. We can do it. Okay. Good afternoon, and what an honor to be able to close out this year's Shoreline Jewish Festival. How about a big hand to Rabbi and Rebitz and Yaffe for really putting together another festival and arranging this great weather. Special shout out to Ace Audio. Unbelievable sound today. Thank you guys. Back on drums for this set, you saw him in Klezmer Festerius again with later prophets, the great Aaron Alexander on the drums. On the bass, give it up for Fima Ephron. On keyboards, Shai Bachar. Greg Wall, Rabbi Greg Wall, saxophone.
but that's because you told her about it. I don't want to go collecting it. I don't.
All right. So, Later Prophets had a couple records out on John Zorn's Tzaddik record label. And first one is called Later Prophets. And I wrote most of the music on there because I had been studying the various books of the prophets. I studied Sefer Malachi, the book of Malachi. That actually was my bar mitzvah parsha. And of course, like many young bar mitzvah young men, I performed it perfectly. I had no idea what I was saying. So later on, when I was a father and I had a son who was preparing for his, I made sure that he didn't make my mistakes, and I used it as a tikkun. I used it as an opportunity to repair, and I really got into it. And in fact, learning the music, the cantillations that go along with the words of the prophets, it's unbelievable. So I started writing pieces out of it. And the first thing I did was actually I would open up my Hebrew Bible, my Tanakh, and I would look at it, I would read it, but I would play the notes. And that was the music. And then, so on the record Later Prophets, one of the things that Aaron and I do is a duet. And I'm going to give you a little sample of what that sounds like. The words say, "Ben yechaved av ve'eved al danav," that a son should give honor to his father and a servant to his master. All right, and the prophet is saying, listen, if God is our father, why don't we respect? You know, if we're the servants of God, why are we disobeying? We're stubborn, we're stiff-necked people. Anyway, but the prophet is not particularly happy at this moment, but it's a message that's worth hearing, and maybe when you hear the sound of it with the notes, it'll affect you in a different way. It sure did for me.